looking for a place where every member of the family, from the curious kid to the seasoned traveler, can find something jaw-dropping. Yellowstone National Park may be that place. It's a dynamic landscape with so much to see. Steaming geysers, thundering waterfalls, wildlife roaming free, and wide open valleys that stretch to the horizon. Whether you're here for adventure, photography, discovery, or simply to breathe fresh mountain air, Yellowstone delivers an experience that's both unforgettable and varied. Today, we're diving into why this park is one of America's greatest natural wonders, and why your next vacation trip should absolutely include it. Yellowstone sits in the northwestern corner of Wyoming, spilling into Montana and Idaho. It's huge, over 2.2 million acres, and it's perched right on top of one of the largest active volcanic systems on Earth. That's right, the entire park is essentially a giant volcanic caldera. This underground heat is what powers the geysers, hot springs, and mud pots that make Yellowstone so famous. The park's history is just as fascinating. Indigenous peoples lived and traveled through this region for thousands of years, long before Yellowstone became the world's first national park in 1872. Early explorers were stunned by the geothermal features and dramatic landscapes, and their stories helped spark the idea of preserving this place for everyone. Fire also plays a huge role in Yellowstone's story. While wildfires can seem destructive, they're actually essential here. Fire clears out old growth, recycles nutrients, and creates fresh habitat for plants and animals. The landscape you see today, especially after the major fires of 1988, is a living example of how fire shapes and rejuvenates the ecosystem. Yellowstone is a park of seasons. Summer is the most popular time to visit, with warm days and open roads not covered in snow. However, it's such a popular time, roads can often be clogged with traffic as well as the roaming bison. But winter is still a time of exploration. Snow coaches, guided tours, and quiet trails offer a completely different experience. This video focuses on the summer season, when families can explore freely and the park is at its most accessible. Let's start with why Yellowstone is a park to begin with. It's all about geothermal, because Yellowstone has the largest concentration of geothermal features anywhere on Earth. First up is Norris Geyser Basin, one of the hottest and most changeable areas in the park. Walking through Norris feels like stepping onto another planet. Steam vents hiss from the ground, pools bubble with neon blues and greens, and the air smells like minerals rising from deep underground. It's also home to Steamboat Geyser, the tallest active geyser in the world, though its eruptions are unpredictable. Next is the Lower Geyser Basin, a wide open area filled with hot springs, mud pots, and geysers. The boardwalks here take you past simmering pools and strange, churning mud that looks like it's boiling. It's a great spot for families because the paths are easy and the features are close enough to feel the heat radiating from them. Just remember, stay on the boardwalk and trails. And then there's Fountain Geyser, part of the Fountain Paint Pot area. Fountain Geyser is one of the most reliable large geysers in Yellowstone. When it erupts, it sends water shooting into the air in powerful bursts, surrounded by colorful mineral deposits that look almost painted onto the earth. Dramatic and wonderful, where you can feel the energy beneath your feet. Flowing right through the heart of the park is the Yellowstone River, one of the last undammed rivers in the lower 48 states. It carves through the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, a canyon painted in yellows, reds, and golds thanks to the volcanic rock and minerals exposed over time. The star of this canyon is the Lower Falls, a spectacular waterfall that drops 308 feet, twice the height of Niagara Falls. When you stand at Artist Point or Lookout Point, you can feel the mist rising from the canyon and hear the roar echoing off the walls. It's one of the most photographed places in the park, and for good reason. The combination of the powerful waterfall, the colorful canyon, and the sweeping views makes it feel like nature's own cathedral. Families love this area because it's easy to reach, and the viewpoints offer safe, stunning overlooks. Whether you're hiking down to the brink of the falls or simply enjoying the view from above, the Yellowstone River delivers some of the most dramatic scenery in the entire national park system. Now let's head to the Lamar Valley, often called the Serengeti of North America. This wide, rolling valley is one of the best places in the world to see wildlife. Bison graze in massive herds, wolves roam the hills, elk wander the meadows, and bears occasionally make an appearance. Just pull off the road safely, look out across the grasslands, and feel like you're witnessing nature exactly as it's meant to be. One of the hidden gems nearby is the Blacktail Plateau Drive, a remote dirt road that winds through forests and open hillsides. It's quieter than the main roads, and that's exactly why the wildlife loves it. This is one of the best places to spot pronghorn antelope, the fastest land mammal in North America. Pronghorns are sleek, tan and white animals with distinctive horns and an almost effortless way of moving across the landscape. Watching them sprint across the plateau can be an unforgettable experience long remembered. The Lamar Valley and Blacktail Plateau offer families a chance to slow down, watch, listen, and appreciate wildlife in its natural habitat. It's peaceful and wild, and one of the most memorable parts of any Yellowstone trip. Of course, no visit to Yellowstone is complete without seeing Old Faithful. This geyser has been drawing visitors for over a century, and it's famous for a reason. It erupts on a remarkably predictable schedule. About every 90 minutes, Old Faithful sends a column of steaming water up to 130 feet into the air. Crowds gather around the boardwalk, cameras ready, waiting for that moment when the earth suddenly bursts to life. Old Faithful became a tourist icon early in Yellowstone's history. Railroads advertised it, postcards featured it, and families planned entire vacations around watching it erupt. Today, it's still one of the most beloved attractions in the park. The surrounding Old Faithful village offers trails, lodges, and educational exhibits that make it easy to spend a full afternoon exploring. Yellowstone National Park is a natural wonderland, alive, dynamic, and endlessly surprising. From geysers that shoot skyward to valleys filled with wildlife, from roaring waterfalls to quiet forests, it's a place where every member of the family can find something magical. Whether you're here for science, scenery, or simple adventure, Yellowstone delivers an experience you'll carry with you long after you leave. So if you visit, bring your curiosity and come explore America's first and still most extraordinary national park. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see additional travel destinations, some majestic like Yellowstone and others from cities or small remote towns, please click the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. By the way, if interested, my photographic fine art prints are available from my website. Information and links can be found in the description below. Until next time, get out there and explore your world.